Hello VC, and it's Jarkko here, and this time I thought to make a video about some UK #1 singles from the 80s. At the same time, this is kinda response to Adam 80's Heaven request for VCers to name the 20 favorite songs from the 1980s. Well, I stretched the rules a little bit, but here are 10 songs which are amongst my favorite songs from the 80s. And all these songs achieved #1 position in the UK charts, and these are in random order. So here's the first one. August 1980, David Bowie's Ashes to Ashes, the first single from the Scary Monsters album. And the lyrics revisit Major Tom, character from Space Oddity song. And this single was issued in 3 different sleeves, but this is the only one that I have ever seen. Then December 1981, and the 4th single from Human League's 3rd studio album, Dare. And of course I'm talking about Don't You Want Me, band's best known and most commercially successful recording to date. And in 1981, this was Christmas #1 single in the UK. And here's an old sticker from Finnish music magazine Suosikki. And next one, August 1982. And Dexys Midnight Runners single Come On Eileen, a single from the 2 Rye Eye album. I bet that many people think that Dexys Midnight Runners was one-hit wonder, but as a matter of fact, they have 2 #1 singles in the UK. But I bet that most of you don't know the song called Gino from 1980. At least I don't. And I think I bought this single from London back in 1991, and previous owner left this behind. The lyrics to the Come On Eileen from some probably English music magazine. But it's cool to find stuff like that inside the sleeves when you buy second-hand vinyl. And then January 1983, Men at Work's Down Under. Men at Work was an Australian rock band. This is from their debut album, Business as Usual. And in the UK, the song topped charts in January and February 1983. And single, this Down Under single is packed with different tracks in different countries. And I have two versions of it, and this one is UK version and this is a Dutch version. And UK version has a song called Crazy on the B side, and Dutch version has Helpless Automation on the B side. And then comes January 1985, and I want to know what love is by Foreigner. Unfortunately, I don't have this single with the picture sleeve, but this one has lovely record company sleeve. And I want to know what love is a power ballad. And this song is their biggest hit to date. And can you believe it? But this is my only single which is made in Canada. And I've been buying singles more or less for about 30 years. I guess Canadian made singles doesn't find their weight here in Finland. And then August 1985, and this is a Madonna single, Into the Groove. And this was Madonna's first #1 single in UK, and I happen to have a lovely Japanese pressing of it. And this is Madonna song from the 1985 film Desperately Seeking Susan, and it was later featured on the reissue of her second studio album Like a Virgin. Excellent dance track if you like dancing. And then March 1989, another #1 single by Madonna, and this time Like a Prayer, the title track from her fourth studio album. And this is a pop rock song with elements of gospel music, and I'd say that this song also has some heavy sounding parts, and I always thought that this is Madonna's heaviest song. And by the way, Madonna became the artist with the most #1 singles of the 80s in the UK, with a total of 6 chart toppers. And then February 1983, Kaya Goo Goo and their #1 single Too Shy. How many of you remember this song? And this is first single from the debut album White Feathers. And then December 1984, Band 8, Do They Know It's Christmas, written in 1984 by Bob Geldof, and how do you pronounce it? Mitch? Yeah, right. And this was Christmas #1 of 1984. This is the original version, and here is, should I say, 1 year on version, released a year later, 1985. And this is the biggest selling single in top 100 selling singles in the UK for the 1980s chart. And the last one is by Nena. And this is from March 1984. 99 Red Balloons. An original version was 99 Luftballons, and that was sung in German, an anti-war protest song from Nena's 1983 self-titled album, and an English version was titled as 99 Red Balloons, and the English version is not a direct translation of the German version. And did I forget to say that Don't You Want Me is at number 5 in top 100 selling singles in the UK for the 1980s, and Come On Eileen is at number 10 in top 100 selling singles in the UK for the 1980s chart. So these were very big hits in the UK in the 1980s. And that's it. Are any of those songs amongst your favorite songs from the 80s? Let me know. And if you have any comments and or questions, you know what to do. And hope to see you and hear from you soon. Cheers. Jarkko has left the building.